Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us, with the Retekess TR110, and I'll perform an evening medium wave band scan. First we'll go over basic features, second I'll do a size comparison, and third I'll start cruising the evening band. So here it is, the Retekess TR110. Think of it as a vest pocket radio that does everything. Yes, it does everything, but doesn't do everything great. It samples a lot of the bands, and some of them work really good, and some are iffy. I do have some trouble sometimes with single sideband, trying to tune in some ham radio operators. It depends on the signal quality. Overall, a cool radio nonetheless. A little premium attached. I'll have links below to this one. There's a few versions out there. The Retekess I think was $89 on Amazon. The Zerati version was $99 last I looked. And I think the Hanrangda might be out there too. These do go on sale, so definitely worthy if you're looking for something that does a little bit of everything. As you can see here, FM, medium wave, shortwave, air, CB, VHF, UHF, weather, and of course ham radio. I did some shorts of this thing in action. You can check those out. And of course, the full review video where I go through a very detailed what all these buttons do. I'm just going to go over basic features. So power button, hit it once, shows you your clock, shows your temperature. You can change it to Fahrenheit if you want. I left it at Celsius. Battery life indicator. We even got seconds clicking off there. And of course, 24-hour clock as you saw. Kind of nice. Of course, hit it again to turn the power on. And if you look, we have a band button, a mode button, memory button, step feature, of course, digital volume controls, a lock button, settings. So there's a lot of setting modes in here. Now, the medium wave does not have bandwidth control. I wish it did. That's one thing I wish they would add to the firmware. Maybe we'll see a version 2. That would be nice. We have tuning up and down buttons here. We have a side tuning wheel, which is nice. I'll be using that one probably most of the video, or I can use these depending. And then here we have Type-C jack for charging our BL5C battery. That's what it runs on because it's real thin radio. Top of the radio, you can see we have a antenna jack, which is fantastic. So you can get yourself a inexpensive wire like this 23-footer and plug it right in. Off you go. It does help with the reception. You got your headphone jack for FM stereo listening. We have our whip antenna for FM and shortwave, VHF, UHF. You name it, it's there, F. Looks like carry lanyard strap there. We got our belt clip. Nice. And the back here, I think it's just our model number. They're not going to go into details. Lithium capacity. Yeah, it's got a BL5C behind this door here. There you go. Pretty basic stuff. Radio R108s run on that. PL330 Texan runs on that. So yeah, it's a pretty ubiquitous battery in a lot of our radios today. So if I said that word right. And this thing's a fingerprint magnet. Look at it. Nice big screen. We're just going to polish that off. Awesome. So let's do a quick size comparison. We'll start cruising the band. Here we have a CC Pocket. This one's AM FM weather alert only. Does not have airband. Does not have CB shortwave, single sideband, or any of that fun stuff. And look at the difference in size. The advantage of the C crane is it has AA power and, of course, a bit more rugged. And it's less money, but it does less. But it's a refined product for sure. It does it well. So there's that. And then we have CC Skywave, upping it a notch, trying to get closer to this. It has shortwave, it has airband. It just doesn't have single sideband. But there you go. It doesn't have VHF or UHF as well, so you can't scan those frequencies. Darn it. But there you go for size. If you don't have those two radios, I always keep a handy deck of cards here. Oh no, who is that? It's Iron Man. He is the man with the master plan. He loves Retekess radios from, can you guess it? China land. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I think YouTube's algorithm picks up me singing and it puts the preview of me with the Iron Man cards. Like if you hover over my videos, it's hilarious. So it must pick that up. Like, hey, he's singing. We're going to make that the focus. Love it. Anyway, okay, let's turn it on and do the evening medium wave. So button here, hit it again. Greeted with a few things on our display. Modulation, AM, bandwidth, it says 2. You can change it, doesn't do anything. We have a mode, let's see here. Setting, press and hold, tap set. Let's see, it's not changing the bandwidth, so I'm going through it, but it's not changing. On shortwave it does. Let's change our antenna to DX. I don't know if it'll matter, but we'll do that. Set. Okay, cool. You can see volume, our signal noise ratio there, and of course the frequency we're on, and we'll tune to 10 kilohertz steps. Alright, let's see what we can hear tonight on the medium wave band. 530. Don't know if we'll pick up anything here. I do have a passive loop. This is 540 WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. About 70 miles away, 400 watts at night. Could probably zoom in just a little bit, yeah, because that display is a little hard to read, isn't it? Okay, let's keep tuning. Kind of a slow-acting AGC, but it works good. 550 KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri. 275 miles to the, that would be the west, southwest. And 5,000 watts at night.
And now they have an audio version of their popular speech digest that's available on a new podcast of the same name. And like the print publication in Primus, the podcast.
560 WIND, Chicago. Local.
Molly Hemingway, Chris Rufo, President Larry Arnn, Dr. Larry Arnn, Hillsdale College president.
Let me show you.
It's read by Hillsdale students.
Current time.
Anyway, right now, get in Primus, listen to it.
11:56 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. Forgot to mention that. Let's keep going. A lot to go through.
Hillsdale.com today.
And of course, you can change. You see a little blinking icon there. You can change it, I think, by hitting step. Oh, when it's flashing. Hold on a second. So when it's flashing, there you go. So now this little side wheel's doing 1 kilohertz tuning. So that's nice. Oh, now I'm in 5. Okay, I'm going to change this. Quick, there we go. Alright. It was tuning 5 kilohertz stepping. We don't want to do that. There we are. I should pick up something here shortly. Okay, here's WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. 175 miles, 5,000 watts. Little radios, we can improve them with loops. I got the Terk Advantage. Maybe kind of next to the radio. I'm trying to think, the antenna might be down here.
Please make sure you're working with the right moving company to make the best experience possible. Pods, moving, and storage lets you move.
There you go. Okay, 620 WTMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
No stress. They know your life is in that container, and how their team treats your stuff shows how much they
North.
care.
52 miles, 10,000 watts.
Pods with their move.
Okay, I'll turn it down. I can't hover on music. That's actually CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts. Yeah, not bad. So this radio picks up quite a bit. .640 WMFM, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles, 1,600 watts. You can see the signal getting better as we wait. Getting higher and higher.
on the Black Information Network.
WMFN Peel and WUAP-HD2 Oak Park.
Stay informed at BINnews.com or tell your smart device to play the Black Information Network on iHeart.
Okay, my 1 kilohertz tuning there. That's nice. Remember that? We got 10 kilohertz on the buttons. WSM, Nashville, Tennessee.
Blue Ridge Mountains of North Georgia to making their own chicken feed from corn and soybeans grown right here in the USA 100% of the time. All Springer Mountain Farms practices and procedures are American Humane certified. And they provide the chickens with a pesticide.
So that's 434 miles to the south. Nice, coming in clear tonight. It's a good night.
Simply superior Springer Mountain Farms chicken for you and your family to enjoy. Join the flock at SpringerMTN.com.
On a good night, I could pick up WFAN, but tonight I think we're hitting 670, which is a local strong.
He's not being traded. And if you needed some evidence here, about an hour ago, we found out that the Angels traded for Lucas
WSCR,
Giolito and Reynaldo
Chicago.
Lopez from the Chicago White Sox. And so the Angels are trying to add
As you can tell, tinny speaker when it's turned up loud. Low volume's fine.
Heading into tonight, the Angels have a record of 52 and 49.
Yeah, it's fun to see what we can pick up with it. Sometimes you guys just gotta wait and see if it picks up anything faint. Like it's trying. Here's 700 WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east. It sounds like it wants to come in clear. We'll just give it a little boost with the passive loop. Again, I think the antenna is at the base. If I move it out of frame, we won't see it. There it is.
May 11th was a faulty electrical cord on a freezer that was connected to an extension cord. The heat generated ignited nearby clothing. Fire was accidental, but it took the lives of 2 children, 5-year-old Addison Marshall.
1,500 doors per day over the next few days. WGN's Burnett Tumulty reports.
While they won't get to every single residence, the idea is to get a snapshot of each community.
720 WGN, Chicago.
What needs to be fixed. Once an initial
Local.
report has been compiled, the governor then has to put in the official request for federal help.
Can't run the music, but yeah, 740 sounding good. This is CFZM, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast. Of course, yes. You can see how I'm pointing the radio. It can point that way or that way. Nice. Here's 750 WSB, Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles to the southeast. And if you just wait, the signal gets louder. And they're talking about special blue pills. And if you don't want to wait for it, give it a boost.
Power pill is fast, easy, and affordable. Waiting to take your call now at 800-341-9168. Call 800-341-9168. That's 800-341-9168. 9168. 800-341-9168.
Okay, so it seems like it's pretty good right there. Didn't need any help. Here's 760 WGR, Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles east. Oh, this is coming in 770. This is WABC, New York, New York, 750 miles.
went 5 2/3 for the Bombers, giving up a run on 4 hits, walking 3 and striking out 4. As for the Mets offense, they mustered up just 4 total hits.
50 years. View over 250 pieces of a...
The Mets host the Nationals tonight, 7:10. In the Women's World Cup, Team USA and Team Netherlands ended in a 1-1 draw last night. Lindsey Horan scored the equalizer for Team USA. Some early injury concerns for the Jets. Head coach Robert Sala just tackled 5 Texans.
Among them, and Williams of cases.
Tilt your head up just a little more, Miss Holliday. Give you a better neckline.
Make the smile a little wider, please.
I'll try, gentlemen.
That's it. Hold it.
There. Now sit down and cross your legs. Huh?
Yeah, we want a little cheesecake.
All right.
780 WBBM, Chicago. Old time radio. Between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m., so we got to listen to it tonight. Awesome.
You photographers get out of the way and give us reporters a chance.
Danny, you can take over as far as I'm concerned. I've wasted enough good Superpan press film on this public.
Cool. Here's 810 WGY, Albany, New York, 740 miles. I can hear it. It's really quiet. Again, boost. Bring in the loop. I'm setting it off the table. See if we can't get anything. I think it's picking up interference from my camera since I'm so close. Okay, let's keep going. This is usually WBAP, Fort Worth, Texas.
Of sort of, embarrassment that the socialist model didn't work came into the reform era, and then by 2010 and beyond, they were all like, first to be served as the...
Here's 830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west.
They feel like they ought to now take a place at the table internationally.
Burning fossil fuels also made the heat wave affecting parts of China.
So here's WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky. I can't hover on coast to coast, otherwise I would. It's George Norrie there. Yeah, Louisville, Kentucky, about 300 miles to the south.
Well, the Federal Reserve has done it again. It raised...
As I get lucky and pick up KOA Denver. I do have a short where I did. Just depends on the conditions. Just make it out.
On va tenter de démêler tout ça ce soir. Vous avez envie de participer à nos réflexions? Écrivez-nous à
CJBC, Toronto, Ontario. Again, 460 miles.
Les rituels servent aussi à marquer un temps de pause.
Good little radio. I like it. I guess it wakes up during the day, or excuse me, in the evening. During the daytime, yeah, you're only going to do locals mainly. This is WLW Cincinnati. WWL New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles to the south. That's a distant station. See if we can't hear it. Gotta jam the volume. Just ever so faintly. And that will improve. Here's 880 WCBS. New York, New York. 750 miles. Nice. Turned all the way up.
You get immunity forever on anything that the Justice
So here's a 90 WLS Chicago, high-pitched whine coming from the camera. If you notice, if I tune back a few kilohertz, I'm able to get rid of the whine.
They expected that this was a possibility, and they were hoping with the...
Hear music in that direction. Interesting. Get a little quicker here. Okay, 990 CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba. Manitoba, did I say that right? 675 miles. Just barely coming in.
Back-to-back sliders and got one up and up. I think the wind was blowing out when I hit that.
Here's WMVP Chicago, local.
Get off the wall and score 2 runs and give the boys a lead.
And there's been a lot of that from you this year.
It says, I'm sitting here with my father, and we would like to understand why the commitment made has not been fulfilled. Tell the director that I would like to resolve this now.
1020 KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles.
I will make certain that between the man sitting
836-4214.
Oh, WBZ.
RetireSouthShore.com. That's RetireSouthShore.com. Firm offers insurance services. Investment advisory services available through AEWM LLC.
This is Dan Ray. We all know that these times can bring additional financial challenges. National Grid is here to help those who need assistance. Their energy savings programs are designed to ensure your home is healthier, more comfortable, and more affordable, including a no-cost home energy assessment. As a National Grid customer, I've done it, and you should too. An energy specialist can uncover energy-saving solutions specifically for your home, including money-saving rebates, energy-saving tips, and products at no cost. There are also generous...
So you guys waiting for some call letters, but we got commercials. WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. It's always a strong station. It's great we're picking it up with this little radio.
Even if you want, you can still get 75% or more off weatherization. Just dial pound 250 and say keyword assessment to see how you qualify and schedule your appointment. You'll also have the option to receive a one-time auto-dial text message from iHeartMedia. National Grid is a proud sponsor of Mass Save.
Sports now on WBZ News Radio.
Red Sox take care of business against
It
the
is.
best team in baseball, beating the Braves 5-3 at Fenway last.
Just heard him say it.
Or get on a bus simply by showing your smartphone. It also lets you pay your electricity and phone bill, see your bank account, get access to
This is WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west.
file for unemployment, get
They have some cool radio shows in the evening,
register your new company, and even control your
like history,
privacy
American
and the use of
history.
your personal data from your laptop.
KYW, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles.
Middle 90s, it feels like 100 degrees. Thursday's a really good day to just keep it indoors. We have an excessive heat watch for Friday, up to the upper 90s. No thunderstorms in the forecast either. It'll be mostly sunny. That'll make it feel like 105 in the afternoon. That is dangerous heat, so certainly another good day for indoor activities is Friday. Saturday, we'll break the heat with storms coming through. Some of those could be strong to severe before they move through. We make it to the middle 90s. It feels like temperature of around 100 degrees. And then into your Sunday, much improved. A lot of sunshine, lower humidity, comfortable temperatures in the lower 80s. I'm NBC 10 First Alert Meteorologist Justin Godney.
The people you know,
The voices you trust.
this is KYW News Radio 103.9 FM.
And here are 3 things to know this morning.
That's why I waited. Okay, get the call letters. Got some music. I can figure out what that is. I'll put it here. I'm not sure. I'll pick up a hint of KAY, Little Rock, Arkansas, 570 miles to the south. With my hands here, it seems like a better reception than putting my hands in the way. Nice.
Who they were. No birth certificates or driver's licenses. No papers.
So here's 1100. I can't hover. I think it's coast to coast. WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles. This one comes in like a local most of the time.
As the International Monetary Fund puts it now, millions of people in
KMOX. St. Louis, Missouri.
Vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, and laminate. Of course, and we're fully stocked at both of our locations. 7301 North Lindbergh Boulevard in Hazelwood, Missouri, and 1851 West US Highway 50 in O'Fallon, Illinois. Open 7 days a week. Free financing for qualified purchase.
Nice. We're almost through here.
later, and so far only 4 states have bought into the idea.
Can't hover again. WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles to the east.
Sent by some hidden globalist elite to take over our cities or build.
And that's where we get most of the Olivet discourse. So remember that Matthew 24:1 and 2 starts with talking about the Roman.
We got local, WYLL, Hope for Your Life, Christian Radio, Chicago.
Even further in the future, prophecies that talks about a desecration of the temple.
From fear to hope. It's time for us to see the promise in new technologies, not just the menace.
Okay, coast to coast again on WHAM, WHAM, 1180, Rochester, New York, 545 miles.
Military veterans testify to from fear to hope. It's time for us to see the promise in new technologies, not just the
Sounds like it's repeated over and over. WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles to the northeast. Pretty cool, though. Picking these up. Nice.
veterans testify today at a House hearing on unidentified.
Got music. 1220. WHKW? I don't know. Probably not. So I'm just going to cruise the band since we're running out of time. Some music there. Cool. It gets coast to coast as well, believe it or not, in 1470, which is WMBD, Peoria, Illinois. Not too far away, 135 miles, 5,000 watts. Let's turn that back up and keep going.
You feel vindicated?
Yeah, always.
I just feel happy that happy to be a part of it, and thrilled to see the energy in the room. There was a lot of people there in the hall. Got there very
Yeah, coast to coast. I just, man, I landed on coast to coast evening time, but it's fine. WLAC 1510, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. I didn't know they started doing coast to coast. Interesting. Maybe they always have.
Stephen, thank you so much. Stephen Bassett from the Paradigm.
Every community in America, from children to seniors to hardworking families. So to help those struggling,
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles to the east.
nutritious food that would otherwise go to waste.
Yeah, so this little radio does good in the evening if you're looking for a take with you camping or something. You want to do a little AM listening, you'll be able to. That's the cool part of it. Take a power bank with you, keep it charged. If you want to do some shortwave listening, get yourself one of these. I think I showed you that. That'll help. 1540 KXCL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles to the west.
There might be that might reach the judge on this deal, but I think that even falls short. Even
It's a
without
good looking radio. I like it. It's sharp. I like this gunmetal metallic. Screen's pretty cool. I think I have the old school one, the one before this. I'll show it to you. It's off to the side here. It doesn't do as much, but it was a wide frequency one as well. It was the precursor, the Hanrangda 737. Give you an idea. This runs on a smaller battery. It doesn't have single sideband or UHF, so but it's still pretty cool. All right. I think this receives better on AM. Here's CHHA, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Can't hover. Music there just coming through KCJJ, the mighty Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts.
Unlike for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-353-9057.
KCMZ.
Sure, the scales are tipped to you, okay?
Mixing. We're almost done. Finish it up. Music here is WPTX, Lexington Park, Maryland, 685 miles. And KBGG coming in kind of quiet. Barely hear it. Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles. It's there, just taking a while. All right, we'll just stop here. Cool. Well, you got a basic idea what this radio can do. Oh, press hold. There we are. Awesome. So there's Retekess TR110 evening medium wave band scan. Yeah, it actually does okay on medium wave for a little tiny radio. It tries to do everything. It's not perfect, but it's still fun to have. I enjoy it. It is fun. Links below if you want to check them out. Support the channel. It is a little premium, but it is something different. A lot of fun versus your traditional radios. Especially, you can get your cool looking radios too, like the Ready. See, I have a lot of cool radios on my bench, don't I? I like that one too. RF 320. Love it. That one's a little harder to put in the pocket though. This one's better. Alrighty, so here it is. TR110. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give me a like if you did. 2, if you like Retekess brand radios, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, get notified of future band scans, reviews, whatever I plan to do with this little guy. And of course, future radios from the company. And 3, comment below what you think about the TR110 or the Hanrangda version or the Ratty version. Let me know what your thoughts are and your experiences with the radio. Have you had fun with it? Do you enjoy it? Let me know. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.